Hello, curious people. So I wanted to dive a little deeper into a study I was reading recently that I just shared called Enhancement of Memory Through Curiosity-Driven Learning. Now, the article is written by a team from the Department of Psychology at Lake Forest College in Lake Forest, Illinois, written by Sarah Goldberg, Amanda Gibbs, Beline Martinez, Caro Aguado, and Mary Bell Munoz. And it's really interesting because these authors were curious about what the current studies from about 1957 till 2012, what this collection of studies, what they said about curiosity, but in particular what they said about curiosity as a motivational factor and its influence on learning. Now it's super interesting for a number of reasons, not just because of the focus on memory, but again, this idea that curiosity is a motivational factor. Again, that's one of the unique things about curiosity. When you base your learning and your thinking in curiosity, how it comes with more than just the act of thinking or learning, but this added bonus or component of motivation, this bias toward action. But why might this paper be interesting to you, or these findings be interesting to you, right? It's like, well, it's all about education or learning or teachers and students. You're like, I'm not in school anymore. I'm not a teacher. Why should I care? But again, so many people identify as lifelong learners, right? Or someone, even if you don't feel curious, someone that you want to be curious or wish you had more curiosity, right? But even then, whatever you're doing right now, or if you're transitioning from one thing to another in terms of occupation, there's always going to be some learning, right? And even if you're doing what you've been doing for a long time, if you want to improve, you need to learn, right? Learn new skills, learn new ways of doing things. And let's say you even don't care about improving. Like, I'm just stuck here for another, I don't know how many years or decades. Well, don't you want your day-to-day, your ordinary, to be a little more extraordinary? Don't you want to be a little more fascinated by these daily tasks instead of worn down by them? Well, curiosity, and specifically learning through curiosity, is a way to bring benefits to all of these. So you may think, well, it doesn't apply to me, but think of yourself as a lifelong learner, or learning as a secret, power or superpower to help you do more. And curiosity is a way to unlock that. And then the last one is one of the great things, one of the amazing things about this study is how it concludes that that curiosity, they do find enough to find that their curiosity does influence learning and memory, and by virtue, education. So again, even if you're not in school anymore, this should be something that we should celebrate and get excited about, because we all benefit from better education systems. We are, from a community level, right, from a workforce level, we all, there's this trickle down benefits of a better educated community, better educated workforce, a better educated citizenry, right? So we should all celebrate this, but just as importantly, we should all do it. So how? This is where curiosity-based thinking comes. If you know me, you've probably heard of everything from what to wow to A to Z list and everything else. There's a lot of ways that you can use curiosity on a regular basis to get these benefits. Like, even if you're not in school, even if you're not a teacher, what if you can still benefit from better memory, from better learning, and what there's simple things you can do to benefit from these. So definitely follow along. I've been writing a lot, but we'll be doing more videos on some of these curiosity-based thinking, approaches, some of these methodologies, these processes and activities that you can use, not just on big scale, but just in everyday life, so that you can pique your curiosity. As the study shows, that all you need to do is just to pique this curiosity on a regular basis, and that will benefit you by making you a more curious person, and having some of these great benefits of using curiosity-based thinking for learning, for memory, for work, for whatever you do. So thank you again for getting curious about curiosity-based thinking, and whatever else we can do by getting curious together. So thanks again, stay curious, and until next time.